Try to run this shit out.
That's better, Stuart. You're now HD.
What?
I says that's better. You're now at 1080 at 60 frames a second.
Oh, I should have.
I can see your code now.
Yep. So I am. Yeah, I am. So the video bitrate is at 2048 kilobits per second. And the CPU is running at 0.2%.
Yeah.
I don't know if this video bitrate needs to be up or not.
I mean, the video bitrate just increases the decreases the pixelation, doesn't it?
I don't know.
I mean, mine's set to 4,000, I think, when I stream.
Okay, I just done that to 4096. CPU's at 0.1%.
Yeah, you can see your screen now.
Okay.
I am back.
Hey! Oh, Mr. Magic Knight has just entered the building.
And
God help you.
oh, and FaZe is saying the resolution's too low.
No, it was saying it was too low.
Oh right, I've only just seen that message. Right.
Yeah, when you was on 360, it was too low.
Got you.
You're now on 1080 according to my screen.
Yep. Yeah, it's wider than 1920 because I've actually put the camera to the right, so you have my full screen. So we're filling in
What is it recording?
yeah, it's FaZe.
Hello?
Hello.
He is coding 6502 for the 64.
Aye, but like, what is it you're coding?
Pacman.
Alright.
I did it before, and then I was learning about dynamic programming with John. He was giving me some pointers, and I'd done quite a lot, but I stopped doing it for a long time. And then when I looked at my code, I was like, nothing makes sense because I'm really bad at annotating it. So now I'm annotating it. I'm sorry, I'm redoing it and annotating it.
Fair enough.
idea. You like?
And that idea is.
That from now on I will have Discord open also when I'm streaming.
Well, it's a good way. I mean, you have to turn off Twitch sound so you don't get any sort of echo. But I think it's all right because I'm thinking of doing it as well. But I think I might get too distracted.
As long as you it's a lot more interactive. However, there's always that thing about Twitch is behind. However, I could stream in here as well,
Yes,
and you would see my screen on here correctly at the right time, and Twitch would just be for prosperity.
Yeah.
Yes, but on Discord the resolution is low.
Yeah, but I mean
Unless you pay the
it's
subscription.
oh okay.
I mean that's all right. I mean it's currently I'm 3 seconds behind, which I can live with. Yeah.
And I don't code that quick.
I think your font needs to be a bit bigger. I mean, I don't know how others are saying it, but yeah.
I've got an 8-inch TV, it's huge.
Well, that's the next thing I'm getting in here is HDTV. Have we done this 250 times? If not, loop or return. So that's annotated. So all I've done is yeah there was
I'm going to.
go on.
I was going to say, LSK, I'm going to stream the tank game on Sunday.
Yeah, I'll send
So
you
I
the
don't know if you're
PRG.
interested in sending me your version.
Yeah, I'll send you the PRG.
I could send my version, but it's not very gamey.
My version is the game.
My game just has 9 tanks on it.
Right, mine is the same. No, it's not finished.
Alright, yeah.
So I have a question.
Yes, mate.
And that is, if I so this is my main one, my main routine, and because I'm still trying to get used to Kick Assembler.
Yeah.
What I want to know is, you at some points. So I've seen you import. When you do this imports the constants file so that the main file can reference it. And actually, because all the other ones get pulled into here, like the init and the general, and they're in here, they can reference as constants. What I want to know is, how do I get this to recognise the fact it's been defined in here?
Right, in the constants.asm,
Yeah,
right at the very top,
yeah.
put the command import one. Hashtag, I think hashtag import one.
Like that.
There you go, yeah. Now you can put the import line on all your files.
Right. Oh, okay.
Because what it'll do is it'll import on your main, and then on any other one it'll go, oh, we got it. Yeah, because you put import one in the content.
Right, and then that will stop the error, which what? Oh, I still get that error. And that, yeah, got it. Yeah, it closed down. So if I do that again, does it? No. Why does it open on that screen? Is there something that tells me that what screen it's going to open on?
It's because it's Windows 11 and you need to buy a Mac or run Linux.
I'll behave.
There's no Scumsoft in my house anymore. It's all been burnt.
Oh, I wonder what this warp's like. Look at that, 1,300, 400%. That's better than
Oh, is this a new PC or what?
What's this?
They said,
New
is it a new
PC,
PC?
new computer, or
I've misunderstood.
Faze is saying, is it a new PC?
It's relatively new.
computer?
Yeah, it's relatively new.
Faze, you're really quiet, mate. I'm struggling to hear you as well.
That's what it is.
Oh, that is just ridiculous.
Are you sure?
I'm just gonna have to get myself a new one now.
Are you sure it's not? I mean, what about that?
OSK is getting upset.
Oh, that really just to run a C64 emulator.
Yeah.
A single thread C64 emulator and a single thread compiler assembler.
Look at all those processors.
Oh, stop it! It's now been a bloody techno tart.
Yeah. And where's my memory?
Yeah, I saw 96.
No. I think it's I think it's a 40. The 48s. Oh, it doesn't tell me, does it?
According to Windows. Not here. Close this window where you were before.
Yeah, in the properties. In the properties. before you
Yeah,
go
it's in
to-
the properties, but it doesn't tell me how the memory's used.
Look at that. 96 gigabytes, 95.7 available. I mean, that is just rubbing it into our faces, isn't it?
What's I wonder what's using that little bit of memory.
Yeah, OBS's.
It's the Commodore 64.
Yeah.
And then you ruin it by putting Windows 11 on it.
It's not that ruined.
It's totally ruined.
Oh yeah, because then there's my CDs. These are my discs.
Oh, have you seen the memory frequency? 5600.
For the what?
Go back to your memory. Click on the memory.
Oh, the DDR5.
Yeah. Look,
Yeah.
the DDR5, 5600 megahertz. Oh my god, you tart.
Yeah, and then
And
No,
you're
it's
using Dual full.
hey.
I wonder how much you paid for this.
This is where all my
I
subs
wonder
money
how much you
goes.
paid for this.
I've paid for this. My 3 subs I've sent in.
The where's device manager? Have I closed it? I might have closed
I
it.
think it's closed it. I think it closed
It's the
it.
price of a car, I think.
Well, it's a cheap Italian Fiat. Where is it? In here? Yeah, because this is the other thing. The discs. Yeah, these are the top end discs as well. 7,400
When it
gig.
comes to this, I beat you at least.
It was a bit.
Very nice. Right, that I'm now scouting for a computer.
No. Well,
.mint.org.
if you do want to find a computer, you want to go here. This is where we got all our custom laptops from.
Specialist, yeah.
Yeah,
And yeah, so this is my box.
You've just doxed yourself there.
Yeah, I that's what I originally got, and then I upped it to this. And there you go.
Oh, it's only a 4080. Cheap now.
No, I did the 4080 and I thought, no, I'll get the 4090.
That is not bad for that price.
Honestly, they are they're very, very good. We used to get all of our laptops for the
No, it's not bad, but I still.
Go on.
I still wouldn't buy it. I mean, personally.
No, I mean, and that's fair
I
enough.
prefer to buy it when it gets cheaper.
Yeah, this is the last time I bought myself a computer was in 2014, and I had an i7 Extreme then, 2.5 gig, and that was it for a long time. But yeah, these are the sort of ones that we would get for people that were working for the database programmers. So we would get them. This is the sort of spec I would get them, something like that. They don't necessarily need the graphic card, and they would get the 980s, the Samsung 980s. Here we are, a terabyte, and that I think is pretty much it. We didn't need a license because we have a corporate license, but the price is it's from a year home. Oh yeah, there we go. So there's your price. And that's for an is that an i9, i7, i7? That's it was the fastest i7 that you can get, and it's like under £1,000 now. That used to be about £1,200, so it's really dropped. And I don't think we got them the Oh, did I get them the Corsair memory? Oh, I can't remember if it was that or the original. But long and short of it, and that's a 17-inch screen. So I would absolutely recommend going to these guys. But no, I use I've got what am I running at the moment? Formula 1 23. I've got that Starfield, and obviously Flight Simulator. So, so with this, I'm gonna make sure I've got everything written and commented, and I'm gonna do each bit by bit. So the next one will be putting the Pacman on and moving him around, and then doing the XY. I'm gonna do the ghosts as a loop because that's gonna be dynamically programmed now. Because I think that'll be easier. It means I can program one ghost to be right, and then when I do that, I can just increase the count to make 4, and that should then mean that they're all right.
But they all have different behaviours.
Oh, absolutely, and they will have different behaviours. But because I can program that behaviour in a table, and then use a statement to say if it's of this behaviour, it's going to be more trying to get me. If it's of this behaviour, it's going to be just more random, and I think that will still be easier to do. The font needs to be larger. Okay, I wasn't sure, but I did.
No, not anymore.
It's okay now.
It's fine. I sent that before you.
Oh, okay, sorry. Because I can't remember what I set it to be. Oh, it's down here, isn't it? In settings. Oh, here it goes. I will make it a bit bigger anyway. Because I've got bad eyes.
See, not only have you got a terrible operating system, you've got a terrible editor.
I've got a what?
A terrible editor. It goes with a terrible
Oh,
operating
well,
system.
I know. I knew you would say that. Absolutely knew it. It made me laugh.
It's a fact. It's an unarguable fact.
Yeah, well, I started to use CBM Program Studio, but it doesn't recognise a lot of stuff. It's like it doesn't recognise import, hash import. It doesn't. So I don't know if it's 100% done yet. So I just thought I'll do this until AJ's
No,
caught.
it's not complete yet. There's a lot of kick things that need to be catered for.
Yeah.
AJ knows about it, but he wanted to get the kit version out there so he could, keep
Keep it.
Simple kick assembly files it'll work with, but all the metadata and stuff like that Kit is used to, it needs to be coded in.
Yeah, and that's exactly the reason why
There's a really simple way to tell if software is any good or not. If it says Microsoft on it anywhere, it's shit. And use something else. It's not difficult.
I don't know how easy it is to put Mac on here, but then I can't use. Well, actually, I'm not so sure that that's accurate now because Microsoft Flight Simulator is pretty good, and then the new one for next year, they got a much better weather engine in it. And yeah, it's going to have career mode in it as well. But I mean, this is my Flight Simulator PC, so it's each of their own, I suppose.
It'll run in Linux.
It will. It'll run it very, very quickly.
You've got no excuse. And there's NVIDIA support now in Linux.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
How would I get Formula 1 to run on it? Or Starfield? Although they are Steam. If Steam works in Linux. I mean, like, what about this? 3D Pinball. Do you remember that from, was it Windows NT?
95, I think. Bought that thing.
Yeah, that was NT4, wasn't it?
I can't remember. But it did make me laugh because somebody, the guy who wrote it, ported it.
Yeah, I think it was NT4.
Right. But yeah, he ported it into this, and so I'll put it onto my dad's computer as well. So he's very happy. But anyway, back to what I was doing. So I always digress. Oh, so that's my colour. Yeah, so my colour screens. That was something I couldn't work out how to do in Charpad. To export the colour.
I did a video. Well, I did a Twitch stream on how to do that, mate.
I'm sure you did, but it doesn't mean I watched it.
What John forgets is we normally all fall asleep during his streams. We're just there for moral support.
But yeah, because I did the export and it's a binary, and but I don't know which because I worked out how to do the individual colours eventually, because it's per char. So all the red ones are going to be decision ones. Ooh, and yes, and the space. This space is
You can go through it if you want, because you've got no tiles in there, right?
I got no what?
You've got no tiling, so it's just a box standard character map.
Yeah.
So we can talk you through how to get it so you can export it as bin files and then import
Go on then. How do I export it?
Well, if you do File, Export. Right, so you got binary, export, and then you can export the map though. It says export map, 8-bit.
Yeah, well, that's what that is.
Yeah, well, so there it is. Is that the map? Is that what you called it, yeah?
Yeah.
Right, so now, if you save it there,
Done.
right, so in your code now, where you've got your map data,
Which is here.
so if you rem out the byte array, don't delete it, just rem it out. Oh, you've got it, so you've done it then. You've imported the map.
Yes, but it doesn't import the colours.
That's, right, okay, hang on. That's,
Does it import the colour after the map?
right, hang on. There is it's the character attributes.
Oh, right.
Hang on, let me do it here.
Export character set attributes L1.
Yes. Well, that's the character set. Rules. Sharp add.
I thought there's an extended option to export the colour set as well. Because if you export it as text, it does actually export the colours as part of it.
That was that's in AJ's. It was a tick option that you can get it to do the colour afterwards.
It must be in there somewhere because I've never used AJ's. I've never used Sharpad.
Oh, right.
Give me a sec.
So down here is where it's at, where the colour is per character. I think the default is per project.
Right, so that's exported a 1 kilobyte file, so that must be the screen. Right, so let me see what happens when I export something, export the other bits. Let's do that one. What's that?
So that's my screen. That's the character set. And then screen, oh, that's the project. Bloody hell, those little tiny flies are horrible.
Also, Sharpad works perfectly in Linux.
How are you woofers? How's your doggies?
Mine?
Mm-hmm.
Just annoy you. Hello. Come say hello.
Woof. Woof, woof.
Say hello. No, they don't want to say hello. They don't
Fair
like
enough.
Pacman.
Oof.
Let me just change a couple of these colours.
Also, it should be 1,000 bytes, not 1K. The screen.
Yes. But I think it rounds it up.
Shouldn't do. How mind you try? Have you got any padding on the sides?
Have I what?
Windows rounds it up. Yeah, it's alright. Windows rounds it up. What? Say hello. Say hello. Go on.
Yeah, look, so it's 4096 because it's on the disc.
Have you got the latest version of Charpad? I'm in the living room, so I can't open
So
it.
I'm just having a look.
No,
3.4, 30th of November.
Oh no, there's much newer versions than that. There's one from 2 months ago. It won't affect what you're trying to do here, but there is a newer version. Does it make noises? Come in the phone. Maybe
Right.
that's.
Why can't I download that?
You run out of memory.
Dashboard, no. View profile.
Are you logged in? You are logged in.
I am logged in.
So you're supposed to click on it, download it. Either the zip file or the RAW file.
Yeah, it's here. Download. Oh, here we go. 360. Am I 340? Where is this installed?
It should be on help about.
There it is. Oh, hang on. I think I probably have installed it, but at the oh no, I haven't. No, I haven't. Which
I
means
don't know what the new changes are. I installed it on the Linux the other day, so I downloaded the latest version, but no idea if there's anything actually useful in it.
No, me
Right.
either.
Right. I've got it. I've nailed it.
He's nailed it apparently.
Right, so Charpad, you've exported the Pacman map, yeah?
I've
Now,
exported what?
You've exported the Pacman map, yeah?
Yes.
Now, the character attributes, the L1, is your colour data for your character set.
Right.
So what you have to do is when you're running through your Pacman map, you look at the character. So say if it's character 20, then you have to look into your L1 array for character 20 to get the colour, and then you set the colour.
Okay.
Don't you set it? Is there an option to set it per square, so you can just?
No, I've just tried that, mate. It's colour per character.
Yeah, if you change the per character setting, is there an option where does it per screen or something? So it dumps the entire colour map out. I'm sure that's what I've done in Nightcrawler.
Matrix colouring method says per character, per tile, per project.
Yes.
If you do it per project,
Yeah.
it'll dump the entire thing out as a second colour map, won't it?
No, I've just tried that. It just sets everything to the same colour.
Oh, that's weird. God knows how I did it then.
We haven't got tiles set on.
See, it's Vice is shutting down again.
Yeah, the colour seems to be per character. That is. Now let me do per tile. See if it does a tile of 1 by 1. Right, make that black. Make that white. No, that's doing the whole screen. colour is per character. So, yeah, that's silly.
That should fill that up. So what you're saying is... Fuck off.
So as you're loading your screen in, which gives you your character, yeah, and you store the character to the screen, then use that character as your index on your L1 character attributes to store in the colour ramp.
Yeah, but that means every character has a colour. So if you have two characters of different colours.
I know, that's what I was just thinking myself, but I can't get it to set
No.
colours to the screen. I can't get it to set the colours to the screen, it won't let me do it.
How bizarre.
Yeah, the colour only seems to be set per character. It is.
Oh, is there export colour map?
Yeah.
Or colour red, rather.
No, there's export character set, which we don't want to do because you're using standard characters. Then there's export character set L1, export map, exported selected map, and export flexi grid submap, and that's it.
So what you're saying is I'll have to reference when it's looking at each character, which is more... I don't know if that's actually better code or not. I understand what you're saying now.
Better code, slower program.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's using your characters, the index for the colour, isn't it? To get the colour.
Yeah. Do I just copy these over? Yes, I do.
I suppose it's the same mechanics that they were using for tiles, isn't it? Because the tile would determine the
Yeah.
colour.
I think so.
There are proper bitmaps to be like an ST.
And there's those export bitmaps.
Oh, is that not right?
Yeah, you can't really use a bitmap on a 64, can you? Not on the 7K screen or whatever it is.
No.
8K screen. Unless it's wrong game.
Okay, so that's now got the that's now using the latest. Ah. Export color map. Is that what you were talking about, Andy?
Yeah, export colour map. That's a new one. I haven't got that in mind.
Yeah, you must be running an old version.
This must be possible because I did Night Stalker 2.5 years ago. 3.5 years ago.
I've never seen it before. That's the first time I've seen that by
Not the option there, but the ability to do it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It seems well, it looks like it's done it now. So if I and go dot import binary. Now that will give me a different screen, but then I've not. I need to make it this color, which I can do. But let's see what happens. That doesn't look the same. That looks the same.
There you go then.
No, but it's not right.
Oh, you said you multi-colours up. That's not multicolour, is it?
No. No, because the screen should be. Because I coloured them so that I could define where my decision points are. So there should be red dots and yellow dots if I've exported that correctly. A bin is a bin file. Bin files. It's not text. So
Okay.
so that's at the right place. I don't understand why. Oh, there we go. I must have had an old one running. There you go. So it has done it. Oh, that's brilliant. So that means to make that right, all I need to do is change where's my red dot? Oh, there it is. Change that to be a yellow. And that's it. If I save that, export that. Put it in there, replace it, close it, run it, boot it. Sorted.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm just downloading the latest one now.
Got ya.
So now, you don't have to worry about converting. You
No.
do it JavaPad, export it, and you're up and running.
Yep. I don't know why I hadn't done that. Updated it, because I do see the updates come through. So, my Umbongo's doing well as well. My wife bought me one of the, well, she bought one. She saw, oh, I'll tell you what, I can show you it. A drongo with a bongo. That's our Mazda Bongo. And yeah, there's a lot of, so we've got solar panel running on it now. And oh yeah, that's what it's like inside. And I've got underneath here is all my the electrics I've put in. That's our solar panel DC to DC charger, 12 volt, 2 leisure batteries. Got a manual charger, and I've been wiring in these, so they're in. It had a common power 12 volt rail, but we've had to. Oh, there we go. Had a common 12 volt rail on it, but I've got rid of that. But I've just found out I've got to earth the consumer unit and the batteries to the vehicle, because there could be a time where the RCD doesn't trip and the van becomes live with 240 volts. Which means somebody could get a bit of a whack. Which, so yeah, it's been a long, painful journey.
Ooh.
But What?
You just give me an idea.
You what?
You just give me an idea.
Go on.
I can wire my car up so it's got 240 volts live on it.
Yes.
Then go find a just stop oil protest and very gently touch them with it.
That's true. You'd have to have a switch inside
That's fine.
so that when you're in it, you don't get electrocuted, but they would, because you'd be insulated by the 4 tyres.
I'll just wear a wetsuit.
But you would need also. I mean, this is I've got a 2 kilowatt. So that was the that's what it was when I started. I took the seats out, everything out. And then just started insulating it and all the other good stuff. But this was, I think it was a couple of hundred for that. So yeah, so you got 240 throughput, but it will do 2 kilowatt out. So as long as their resistance is okay, you can zap them pretty good.
2 kilowatts will kill him, no problem. I say amps.
This will do. Well, these are 110 amp hour batteries. So when they run series, oh no, these run in.
Yeah, but 240 volts. You know.
Yeah.
It's about 8 amps.
So they're running in parallel. So that gives me 220 amp hours. So yeah, you could zap them with quite a bit.
I mean, the gyms have got it right. The gyms are just stopping the cars getting out and kicking the shit out of them while the police watch. But for some reason the police try and stop people who are doing that.
No, they won't. Well, there is a right to protest, but there's also a right to not interfere with some stuff. So anyway, everything's lost with them. They got a really bad.
They're idiots.
Yeah. So.
Are we talking about the orange vest?
Yeah.
Right.
Just stop thinking.
So this will be. So I've already tested the frame counter. This is going to be the XY of pack on screen. So this will be between 0 greater pack less than 40. And then this will be the Y. Which is Y.
So you're talking character, screen character position, not
Correct.
pixel
Yeah,
position.
it's the absolute position on the screen rather than the pack, which will be X, which is the sprite position.
Your naming convention's a bit inconsistent.
What's that?
Your naming convention.
Oh, it is. Oh yeah, look at that. It's come up straight. What do you mean, like spelling mistakes like that?
Well, I don't know what anything means.
That's why I'm writing down afterwards. Oops.
I suppose you could group your variables, mate.
I could what?
Group them like I do.
I don't know how to do that.
So, for example, you pack your Pacman, yeah?
Yeah.
So, you could, just trying to think if it would work for the labels. Hang on, let me just check.
See, also, I don't know the difference between a label constant. Well, I do, kind of. Because there's a constant, isn't there? Which is a constant, something that doesn't change. And then you also have an actual variable, whereas these are meant to be. So these will be actually like screen locations.
Yeah, they're variables. So they are variables. So you've got, but they are predefined variables.
Correct.
The labels with the colon is a variable that is defined in the code. So let me just check that my saying is going to be right. So I don't want to say that it's do it and then I'm wrong. Backtracks. Here we go. Right then, game storage. Constants, game constants. Yeah, we could do it. Right. So just to give, so we use pack for we'll use pack as an example, yeah.
Yep.
So if you underneath you've got that defined, well, right. So if you just put in say pack location, pack load lock, you know, pack LOC, yeah.
Pack.
LOC, yeah. No, as a it's a variable, a colon variable.
Oh, pack.
Pack LOC.
Got you. Colon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then put next line, put two, curly brackets. That's it. Right, enter. So now what you're doing is you're grouping the variables under pack lock. Yeah. So now you can type in dot label ABSX equals. Yep, copy that if you want.
Hang on. You said type in there dot label.
Yeah, so we're now going to do those variables that you've got on the book. So if you do dot label and then do ABSX equals 11. Yeah. And then ABSY equals 12.
Do I put the word pack in front?
No, because you're grouping them under the name pack lock. Pack location.
Okay.
Right? So if you do dot label ABSY equals 12, label X equals 13, label Y equals 14.
Right. Like that.
Yeah. Indent them so you can see that it's a group, yeah? I may be behind you a bit.
No, I've just done it. You're doing fine.
So when you come to reference it, yeah, so we'll reference it in the constants file just to give you an idea, yeah? So if you go to line 87 and just do LDA space, pack lock dot, you should see those four available variables under that group.
Right. Oh, nice.
There you go. So you're now sort of grouping your variables together. So this is your Pacman location, and then you've got four variables: x, y, absolute x, absolute y.
But it could be anything to do with pack could go in there.
Yeah. So you know what mode is in. You know, is in chase mode or stuff like that.
Correct.
It's just a way of organising your predetermined variables.
Nice.
Yeah?
Yeah. Okay.
And so you could have a group called Ghost, and then have a subgroup called Ghost 1 if you wanted to do that way.
Brilliant. That's new. I didn't know that. That makes it nicer to code as well. Okay, so that's now set the absolute X and Y for the screen to be packed to be top corner. Okay, brilliant.
Is it top corner in the wall?
Yeah, it will be. Yeah, absolutely will be. It was just so that I just put it in there so that I knew what. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Because it won't actually be there. It will be. It's gonna be. Here, and I think that is 1417.
It should tell you. It should tell you what the XY is.
Yeah, it is. It tells me it's 1417.
Yeah.
So I would in here go LDA $OE. It's 14, and then store that in Y. Actually, I think that's Y. I've just closed it. I'm an idiot.
Well, you can't always windows open, mate. You'll be short of RAM.
I don't hear what you said. Sorry.
You've got to keep closing these windows. You'll be short of RAM.
Yeah. 14 across, 17 down. So so that's 14 across.
14 across, not 14 down, 17 across.
Yeah, it's 17 down. That's what I just checked.
Right, okay.
So that's going to be 1 1.
Now you're making the mistake.
Yeah, I know. I've just seen it. I've done that a few times as well. So so that's 14, 17. So I've just done it as well. I close it down. So that's great. And now I need to start bringing the sprites into play. Because I could I could here LDA pack dot X, and then oh no, I need a lookup table, don't I? So I need to start putting. I'm gonna need to create a lookup table now. So that's going to go into, where's that going to go into? Constants? No, lookup tables, new tab. So, oopsie. So I've now got to put in here, I wonder if there's a way of, I know the first row is, and it's CO 2 8. Yeah. I wonder if there's a way of... Oh, I know. Yep.
Oh, there's a better way of doing that, mate.
Go on then.
Hang on, I'm just trying to find it myself.
Is it going to be kick assembler code?
Yeah, follow dot
It's
follow.
going to be a dot fill.
And it will fill a table up for me.
Yeah. I'm just trying to find it.
Is it a Shalon thing? What's going on with him as well? Is he just like taking a step back to chill out?
He's lost interest, mate.
Right. Fair's enough. Does he come on at all anywhere?
He pops into Discord occasionally, but that's about it.
Got ya.
He's got some health issues. He's quit drinking. He's quit eating meat, mostly.
Oh, right.
Quit coffee. Quit dairy. Oh, to tell you a funny story, right? So he's learning to drive, right?
He's what?
He can't drive. He's learning to drive.
Oh, he's learning to drive. Okay.
Yeah. So he's just gone out and bought a car, right?
Yeah.
He's learning to drive. Guess what car he's bought?
I have no idea.
A BMW i4.
Oh, it's an electric car.
Yeah. Right. To the nearest £10,000, what's his best insurance quote?
To the nearest 10,000.
Jesus.
7,600 is best insurance quote.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
So, because when the girls my daughters bought their own cars when they were learning. One got Peugeot 107. The other one got a Suzuki Alto.
Yeah.
And they were dirt cheap to insure whilst they were learning.
Pay a driver for the amount.
I didn't hear anything then.
I think he's trying to say something.
All right, they were dirt cheap to him. I mean, like,
He can pay a driver for that amount, no?
yeah, that's true. That's true. So they bought their car, and their insurance was like £200 or £300, and then once they passed the test, it was like £1,500 with a box.
Yeah, but when they're learning, they're supervised.
Correct.
By,
Yeah. So I was surprised when you said that Shannon's got an i4, and it's that much as a learner.
He's got no claims.
It doesn't matter. If with you're a learner, you've just said it yourself. You're with somebody, therefore.
Oh, it's not going to put on the road until he's got his license because he's got nobody to take him out. He's just got a driving instructor. So he's getting the car as soon as he passes his test.
Oh, wow.
But I said to him, just buy a banger for a year, get 50% no claims, then buy an i4, and then your insurance will be £3.5 grand. He's like, no, I know what I want. So I was like,
spend £1,500 and rag it to death. Small car, and then
Yeah.
get a little claims bonus.
yeah, exactly.
Well,
It takes a year to get some no claims.
years ago, when I were a lad, I saw a 2CV on the scrap heap, and I got its number plate, and I insured that for a year. So it didn't cost a huge amount. I was never going to crash it, and then my first car was a Ford Escort Mark II Poplar Plus 1.3, and
Well,
I had a year's no claims when I first got it.
my uncle works for BMW, and I got a trade-in. Someone bought a car to trade in, right? Which was a Fiat 131.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and the thing was, right, that they just gave this guy whatever for it against his new shiny 7 Series, but it wasn't worth anything to sell, so they were going to pay to have it scrapped. So I got it for £100,
Nice.
and the insurance was £75. And I got a year's MOT on it, and that was awesome. Until the shock absorber came through the bonnet one day and I ended up in a ditch. But apart from that, it was a great car. Well, I got no claims off it.
Yeah.
Right, Stuart.
Yeah.
Discord.
What?
See, look in Discord. I've DM'd you.
Guys, I'm going to leave.
Okay,
I'll
right.
continue lurking though.
Catch you later.
Cheers, Prince. Take care.
Hey guys.
We've got 3 levels of echo.
Yeah, I saw that. I heard that.
Right. So there's 3 lines, yeah.
There should be 4.
No, because the low will always be the same for the colour as well as the non-colour,
Oh, of course it will.
right? So you've got the colour ramp height array, then you've got the screen ramp high array, and then the screen ramp low array that you can use for the colour ramp as well.
Correct.
Right? So all you need to do is set up two constants called colour ramp and screen ramp that match where you're putting the colour ramp's always going to be in the same place. I noticed you put your screen in a different place, yeah? Have you got...
John, will that work?
Say again?
That stuff's on the screen now. Will that work? Because the way I'm reading that, it's gonna do 25
rows. The row array. It's a row array.
Yeah, but it's not, is it? It's gonna do 25 iterations, and I is gonna go from 0 to 24 times 40. So that's just gonna do a vertical column.
Yeah, column 0, and then when you want to move in, that's your offset. Yeah.
Okay.
No, I don't.
This is a row.
Oh, yeah, this is the start of the row. So what you're saying is that it's saying we're increasing I by 40 each time.
Yeah.
And then okay, so I need to set up in here.
So you need two constants, one for colour ramp and one for screen ramp. Now I don't know if you've already got them.
I'm just looking now. So we've got screen RAM is there.
So it's screen underscore ramp. So you need to change the variable name. Yeah.
So when you say a constant, this is a label.
Yeah, but it's treated as a constant because
Right.
you're not going to change it in your code. Yeah.
Oh, actually, no. What I should do, I do it. No. So in here, I can just change that to say screen underscore RAM.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just rename it to say screen underscore ramp. And I think you're going to need to create yourself a colour ramp label, yeah? Because I don't think you've got colour ramp.
No, I haven't. Colours at D8, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh no, I do have colour RAM.
Oh, right, okay.
Well done, by the way. You spelled colour right. Well done.
So there's your table. There's your lookup table now, using kick commands. Now the reason why it doesn't say because you haven't done your import constants into that file. Yeah? So you need to do a hash import.
So then to use that, I would
So you load one of the index registers with the row you want to look at.
correct.
Which would be pack Y, to say Y or something. So LDY pack.y or something.
ABSY.
ABSY, yeah. Then LDA, the screen location high, whatever I've called it, mate.
Screen RAM.
No.
Oh no, it's not screen RAM. It's
row screen location high. That's the colour. So that's it. That's your screen.
and then that's going to be comma Y.
Yeah. and then store that in wherever you're gonna use it.
Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, right. Okay, I know. Right, okay. So, yeah, okay. This is a dynamic bit, isn't it? So we're going to be loading dollar $boob, comma X, because X will be the LDX will be pack.absx.
Yep.
And then this is going to be store A. So this is as a test screen test. So we're going to store that as screen test plus 1. Plus
No,
2.
no,
Plus
do you
2.
wanna learn something? No. Do you want to learn something new?
What?
Do you want to learn something new?
But this
So-
would have been right if I didn't do it this new
Oh,
way.
yeah, you're doing it right.
Okay.
You're thinking CBM, right? So if you do LDA screen test $boo.com.
Colon what? Boob.
LDA space screen test. No, not there. So where you've got the screen test colon, get rid of it. Where you've got screen test colon, the line above, line 45, get rid of it. Now, on line 45, that's now line 45, put it's LDA space screen test colon space $boob. And now, when you do your STA on line 43, you do STA screen test plus 1 for the high buy. And then for your low buy, it would be screen test. That's it. What are you going to store on the screen? Because the accumulator will be the row data. Have you got a carry through mind?
Yep. That's really cool. I'd not done that before.
Why are you using stealth mode with an index?
Hang on, I didn't hear what you said, but give me a second. That's number $1.56. Why am I using what?
You're using stealth mod code with an index. Line 47.
because the X's are going across and the Y is going down. So that will store 56 at the X position across, which should be 14 on the 17th row.
Okay.
If I didn't have that X there, it would just store it at the beginning of the row. Which is, that's why I would have 2 X values and 2 Y values, because one will be the block and one will be the sprite position. That's really clever. That's nice, actually. So I'm going to have to code that. I have to write that up. So I should... Fuck, why does that happen? It just starts Vice and closes it down. Is it just too quick?
It
No.
shouldn't close right. Price is crashing.
And there we go, it's at the right place. Who's your competition now, John? Online?
There is no competition.
Yeah, for coding.
Who's anybody? There's no real competition.
There's only C64 Mark and you, isn't there? Oh, and because Gray sort of stopped doing that as well.
C64 Mark is concentrating on the plus 4 and C16.
Yes, he is. Yes, I have shut. Bloody hell, I've only just seen what Prince has put on. See, my face is thinner now as well. Because I've lost, I'm down at 18 stone 9.
Congratulations on your declaration of being pre-diabetic, mate.
I know, look at this. Because I've got myself one of these constant monitors, constant glucose monitor. It's under there. So so if I show you my time in range for 30 days, it says come on, right. So you see the red. So for the last 30 days, 15% of my time was in red, 15% of my time was in orange, and the rest of it was in green. However, oh, actually, look, there we go. That's for the last 90 days. So that takes into account before I started changing. There's still a lot of time in green because that's only recent. If I go to the last 2 weeks, it's green with a bit of red. And in the last 7 days, it's green with even less, green with a bit of orange, even less orange. And my daily patterns, you can tell when I eat. And do you see the peaks at the top? That's what I used to be like. It was just mental. And she said now, she showed me the numbers and said my sugars are oh, Mark Harwood's died. Do you remember him? Am I just talking to myself?
No, I'm here.
John's fucked off.
No, I'm sorting after that, mate.
What?
I saw that Mike Yarwood had passed on.
All right. But yeah, so okay.
Hang on, Mike Yarwood was still alive?
Yeah, he's only 82.
I genuinely thought he died a couple of years ago.
No. So that's I don't know where to, I'm going to put that into here. So this is the high bite. I don't know if I actually need This is Y rows down. And this is indexed with Y. That's clever, that. That's nice. Boob is dynamic. Do you do any programming?
Hey,
Yeah.
yeah. I just don't show anybody yet.
Oh, okay.
I'm just too embarrassed.
Why?
Never good enough.
Of course not. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, apart from the stuff that's on YouTube.
Missed that question? Missed that?
Apart from the stuff that's on YouTube.
You've put stuff on YouTube.
I didn't put it on there, somebody else did.
What, of yours?
Yeah.
Is it got your name on it?
Hang on.
I'm back.
There you go, I'll stick a link in chat
What? On which chat?
on the stream chat.
No.
I can see it quite clearly. You see it now?
Is it on the stream details? It's not, is it?
It's in your basic stream chat.
I've just DM'd it to you in Discord now.
Okay, got it.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm pretty shit at all this stuff. This is yours?
Yeah.
What's wrong with this? This is Amiga stuff.
Just take, I'll tell you why. I might need it.
Did that just say cunt? It did, didn't it?
It didn't. There's no bad language in it at all. I can't see there's no bad language, mate. Master Trey would not be happy with me. The conversion
Says
take
clues. Clues. That's why I thought it. Oh, it says clues. It's this one here. I thought that said a different
No.
word. So this is on what? The Amiga, which... No, the Atari ST.
Yeah.
So when did you do this?
1987.
Nice.
Many moons ago.
When dinosaurs ruled the earth.
But
They
somebody
did.
else posted this for you.
It's somebody just. It's just I don't know who did it. There you go. It was like somebody reviewed it.
Holy shit. So what have you coded for the 64?
There you go.
Did you ever code for the 64?
No,
Alright.
never had one.
Alright. Shall I send you one?
I've got plenty now.
Oh.
But
Oh, wow.
Back in the day, I didn't. There you go. That's my claim to fame, mate.
Yeah?
15 minutes.
No, that's really cool. I never wrote anything for the Amiga. I just started to learn how to hack and what else did I do? Oh, and viruses. Because I was in Cyprus when we had our Amiga. So I've kept that code out, and that's really cool. And now I understand why have I got two? Oh, because it's because it's in the lookup tables. So where did you put the import once? Is that under constants?
Just put it above that hash import constants, mate, in your lookup tables. So put it on the line above it, mate. And then you can include the lookup tables in the other file that you want.
And now I won't get the two errors, which is what I had got. Brilliant, 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 brilliant. So I'm understanding this a lot more now as well. So, look at that. 20 past 11. How is everyone?
Awesome, mate. Can't be any better.
Right, see, fucking Andy's just like sarcastic as fuck, so I have no idea if he's being true or not.
I'm at the end of a project, mate. It's doing my fucking head in at the moment.
Oh, right.
You know when people won't listen and things keep going wrong? We've
Yeah.
reached that stage.
Well,
In 3 weeks' time, my contract ends and I'm walking away.
oh, really? So you're contracting
Yeah.
as well?
Yeah.
I might still do that, but at the moment I am. Yeah, my application. My medical's gone through for being a bus driver. So it's been submitted, and I'm waiting for that to be approved. And then I should be, I hope, good to go because I've had my license come back and I've DVLA happy with everything. And whilst I got my last working day was yesterday, and I was a bit pissed off when I got kicked out of everything at 5:30. I was also happy as well. I got a call, I got a message, came back today, found a message from somebody at work, and they need me to do something. I was like, because they've just discovered something hasn't been, they can't do something without me.
15 days then?
No, because part of my redundancy is I'm not allowed to do anything for 8 weeks with them. So I've asked them to talk to HR to tell me that it's either okay or it's not okay. If it's not okay, they're going to have to figure something out. If it is okay, then I can just help them straight.
Well, if it's not okay, they'll have to wait 8 weeks for you.
Well,
And then charge them £750 a day.
is that all?
Exactly, mate. Exactly what I just said.
No, it'll be I'm sure of that.
Fuck him. £750 a day. And tell them that's discounted.
No, I don't do that.
Hundreds of pounds an hour.
No, I don't do any of that stuff.
You don't give a fuck about them.
It will take me a minute of my time to fix what they need to do. So I'm not going to do anything like that.
Per day or part thereof.
No, no, no. I know where you're coming from, but that's not me. So I like my karma.
$7.50 a day, you can afford more memory.
Yeah, well, yeah, that won't be happening.
I know what you're saying, mate. I know what you're saying. Because my dad was the same way. When he got made redundant from Barry McCann, within 2 weeks they were coming back to him saying, "Oh, we've got a problem with this. Can you come in and fix it?" And my dad went and said, "Only if you pay the going rate." And they coughed up. They coughed up a week's worth of the going rate for a contractor so he could fix this thing.
Yeah.
They always do because they know they're shafted. So fuck them. So I've got no time for companies at all. They'll shit on you from a great height anytime they feel like it. So as far as I'm concerned, you give the same back.
No, they've always been good to me, so they really have. It's been a real. Oh well, actually, since we got taken over.
That is very honourable, but you know, if they come back to you, then don't do it for what they paid you as a salaried worker. Just knock it up, say twice.
No. It's literally. I'm just going to talk to her. Yeah, it's fine. I know where you're coming from. Appreciate it, but I don't do that. So,
I've lost a day's development today because the idiots that look after the dev machine, they've got the time sync wrong on it. So I couldn't deploy anything because he kept saying that I was 6 hours behind my token.
oh,
So I lost the day because, of course, the people that fix the servers live in the States and no one's up when we're working. So I put it on the timesheet, lost the day due to infrastructure.
right.
No. So they can't shout at me if I'm a day late.
I got bollocking yesterday because I didn't turn up to a meeting. The meeting was at 7:30 in the morning, and somebody invited me to it at 11:30 the previous night.
Who?
And halfway through the bollocking, I explained that to the guy that was moaning. I explained it to him, and he kind of went quiet. And I went, and that's why I didn't fucking turn up.
Oh dear, I know that feeling, mate.
You work for clams, you make them pay for it, mate. I learned that a long time ago. You'll get shafted anytime they feel like it. So get in there first.
You made it up the stairs, mate.
This is.
It's a bit warm for you, isn't it?
Oh, is that Aston?
Yeah. Go and lie on your cool mat, mate. Yeah? Go and lie on your cool mat.
80. It's 80. So 80. I think it's 80. Yeah, it is 80. Oh, that means I can. If I. Can you do that in the debugger?
What?
Set this pointer to be 80.
You can change anything on there, mate.
I can't. I don't know how to.
No, it's at the top. Right, your pointer. Right, the pointer. You have to change the memory location, which in your case would be C3F7. You have to go to the memory location. That's where your pointer is. Yeah. But anything to do with the fit, if you click that where you've got the mouse, it turns it into the memory locations, and you can change the memory locations. See at the top, it's changed to D000, D001.
Yeah.
You can change those values, but your pointer values is your screen RAM plus 3F7.
Correct.
So you have to go to those memory locations. now changed the memory point, mate.
Is it 3F7?
Yeah, 3F7.
That's the last of them. It's the first. The first one is.
Is it the last one?
2040. It's 2040 normally. So if it's 1024 plus 1000, it's 2024 and it's 2040. So 2040 minus. So it's 16. Oh no, maybe it is 816. So if I change that to be 80. No.
Your XY pointer is at 0, mate. And
No.
you haven't enabled it.
No, it's here. It is the C3F8 and it's now gone blank.
Yeah, but you haven't enabled the sprite. It's not enabled, look. So you can't see it. So you need, is it 1.8? Is it 1.8 to enable the sprite?
It's in the constant. There it is. 15. DO15.
So if you click on DO15...
That just enables it on the screen, but I was trying to get it to appear in here, but I think the number I've put in is wrong. I've put in 80 and I just wonder if that should be 81. Oops. That's not. Where have I put the sprites? F800. So maths is F800 minus C. Oops, minus. Oh no, hex. F800 minus C000. Oh no, fucking hell. F800 minus C000 is 3800, which is 14336. Change that to now decimal. Divide that by 64, which is 224 E0. That should be E0, I think. There it is. E0, E1, E2, E3, E4. Oopsie. So it's E0. I'm going to put the base as. Does that make sense? What I did?
Yeah.
So so general routines. Display pack map. Display pack block. Display pack sprite is going to be LDA. Oh no, that's going to be in the initialization. And that's going to be constants. It's going to be in here, isn't it? Pack. Anim. Pack frame. Oh, I don't know. Huh?
Frame is probably the better word, isn't it? unless you want to call it what it is, which is animation frame. As you know, I have very long variable names.
Well, it makes sense. I mean, you're not restricted by size, so I'd rather have something that makes sense, and so so that's going to be sprite pointers because it's the first one. LDA pack.av x. That should be enough, because the rest of it will be done in the constant, which is in the initialization, to say that we're going to LDA hash. Oh yeah, so that's the other thing I was going to start doing, is put it in color, in number order. LDA hash $07, which is yellow. Now then, that was the next thing, which is going to be oh, I can do it in this. So X is we're putting it at 14 across, so 14 times 8. It's 112 pixels plus the offset, which is 24. I think it's 24. And then oops, that's wrong. And now I've got to check if this one's the. Oh look, yeah, this one's up to date. I do think you need to get back soon and start trying to finish something.
Yeah, I know.
Or do another basic to. So I want. Right, that's the one I want. No, it's not. Why is that like that?
No, it's just showing you. It's just showing you the 8 bits, because it's 3 characters wide, isn't it?
Yeah. So the offsets for is going to be 8.
Well, it's what? It's 24 across. So if that's centered, right?
It's got 4 on one side and 5 on the other. So there should be an absolute center for it, which is this pixel here.
Yeah. So 21 divided by 2 is 10. so it's 11. So the centre is 11 rows down, and 24 divided by 2 is 12 across.
Yeah, but you've got to take off the offset. Because it positions it at this corner, doesn't it?
Yes.
So I need to, if I position at this corner, I need it to be 11 less.
Or you move the sprite so it's in that corner, and then you don't have to worry about offsets.
Interesting point. Oh, I don't know if I've done that.
So you should be able to shift that sprite so it's in the top corner. But you need to do it for all of them. Then you don't have to worry about offsets then. Which is what I did in the tank system. Be careful with your mouth. You might be one too many.
Yeah, I'm thinking I was one too many.
So the one across and the one up as well, I think that was one too high. Yeah, just one too high. There
Yeah, so that's all okay now.
Now you don't have to worry about offsets because your sprite top corner is exactly where you need it. And that's what I did with the tanks. That's why I shifted all the tanks to the top. Because it was just getting a bit too complicated trying to work out the offsets.
So I said 112, didn't I? It's going to be 14 times 8 plus 24, I think it is.
Yeah, you're right, 24.
So it's 8. And that's 17 times 8, and I think it's 50. 186, which is BA. And then I can do an LDA. Sorry?
It's 30 from the top.
Oh, is it 30?
Yeah, not 50, mate, it's 30. You need to knock off 20, so you're looking at 166, aren't you?
That can't be right because it's double the height of a sprite.
So that's enabled it. That's enabled it. It set the colour to 7, which is yellow. I'm sure that's right.
Yeah.
Um,
And in kit, the colours are actually on yellow, so you could actually do hash yellow.
Really?
Yeah.
Like that?
So take just hash yellow.
John, isn't it yellow underscore brown? Because they're all browns. There's just different shades of brown.
You need to be in capitals, mate. It's browns. There you go, yellow.
So we've got yellow. I've got the X and Y. It's enabled, and in the general routine, I've set the sprite pointer, and then we've turned it we've enabled it and put it in the right place. So all I have to do is just do a oh, I haven't set the pack animation frame. Which is in there. I've not set it. LDA hash $E0.
What did you say, Andy?
About what?
The last thing. Sorry, I was trying to ask now.
The last thing I said was yellowish brown.
Oh, yellowish brown, yeah. Is that too high?
Yep. I need one bad chick.
Right, according to this guy, he says, unless, no, these are all in decimals, right. I've just put something in your DM. Alright.
The borders are the size of a sprite at double height or double width.
Is that what? Right. Okay. Well, this guy's wrong then.
That's why they are what they are. So you can hide a full sprite in the border. That's the whole reason behind it.
Yeah, it's about halfway down. Halfway down,
Oh.
mate. Going.
Dust layer, he's normally right.
No, he isn't, is he? Keep going. Keep going. There. It says 0 to 29, so he can't be right because that's 30. And if Andy's saying it should be able to cover double height, which is effectively 42. So
I thought it was 50.
Yeah, it must be
Yeah.
50. It must be 50. This guy's wrong.
I'm 90% certain that it's because it's so you can hide a full sprite in the border.
Yeah.
And obviously a full sprite could be double height and double width. Are his numbers in hex though, or are they in
Oh,
decimal?
in decimal, mate. They're in decimal because he does 0 to 29.
There's look 0 to 29. I told you it was 50.
Yeah, this guy's wrong. Yeah, this guy's wrong.
Because that's how I always remember it. It's you can hide a sprite in the top left hand corner.
Yeah, you're right, mate. But this guy's wrong.
That's weird because that dust guy is really good. That's how I learn most of my stuff.
Yes.
That and watching some loser on YouTube. Actually, he was quite a good loser on YouTube, but don't tell him.
You should watch some of the OSK stuff, Andy. You'll learn a fair bit.
I did, mate. If I'm being honest, I've not done any C64 before.
17 times 8 plus 50.
And then he sent me all of his PDFs. Yeah. I think you messaged me on YouTube and you pointed me at all your GitHub stuff.
Oh, right, yeah.
And then I still...
You mean all the slides I've written and everything?
Yeah. I've still got it printed out in a Buffy folder under my desk. And that's a true story.
Oh dear. I mean, I can't believe Gabby Megwitz is watching all my old videos. That's in the right place.
No, it's not.
When was that? That was 2017.
I know. Front room. The old house front room. That's in the right place, mate.
No, it's not.
Your sprite is too big.
It's just the sprite's too big, yeah?
No, it's not. There needs to be an offset now because the
Did you resave your sprites?
yeah. I've already exported them because the reason is there needs to be another offset is because so there's my this is the first sprite, but the box that I'm doing isn't the box I'm marking is not in this top left hand corner. It's gonna be it's here. That's why I had them across to try and centralize it on the XY box. Does that make sense?
But if you're...
Look, I'll show you. If I
right, okay, so it's not aligned with your character because your maze is actually more than a character wide.
correct. Correct. So it has to be the character I'm checking again has to be central to the sprite. If I move this across 8, 16, A, let's just go AA. Oh, wrong. 8, 8. Let's make that 70. And then run it. Oh, I can't see the oh, it's because I haven't done I need to get it to display the block. So let's fuck off. So if I go JSR so right, so do you see that character there? That sprite needs to be around that whole character.
So your nickel. So it's the so let's say we're doing the height, yeah.
You up?
So let's say we're doing the height. So that's going to be 17 times 8 minus 4, I reckon. Oh well, no, because you're adding the 50, aren't you? So I reckon you need to go up by at least 10. So I would not make it plus 50. I'd make it plus 40. Don't mess around with your sprites.
But it's easier to do, just move the sprite around. To centralise it on that character.
Okay.
Isn't it? Wouldn't that be easier?
Yeah, you're right.
Are you just saying that to shut me up?
No, I'm waiting to see what you're going to do. But I think I know what you...
So that's why I was hoping that this grid would have... So, essentially, that's where... So I can see that is where...
Yeah, it's an even on the X, so you will be to one side.
Yeah, but it's going to be near as damn it.
Yeah.
And then...
You want to be in the centre, but your X will be offset by 1.
Although it shouldn't be.
Well, the Y is an odd number. The X is an even number.
There's 5 there.
Yeah, 5, it won't work on the X because the X
It does, doesn't it?
And that's purely because on the X it's 24 as Y is 21, so you've got a natural centre line.
Let's put it back.
Yeah, there you go. That's it.
So that's exported them correctly. So if I rerun that, there will be a bit of a change. And now I need to so that was originally 88.
Yeah.
So that needs to be a character less now.
So it'd be 80.
And A minus A is 4? 2.
Yes.
No, it's 2. 2 plus 8 is 10. Which is A. Oh, fucking hell.
That's why I work in decimal most of the time.
Sure. And now that's on it correctly. It's too big, isn't it? By a pixel.
Yeah, so you can move it a pixel down, it starts touching the wall at the bottom.
Correct. But that's the first time I've had the sprite in the map. So no, let me undo all that. Yeah, so I need to essentially chop, 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 and chop. Does that look like a circle? It does, doesn't it? So
You do a better circle than I would.
let's just gonna run it, export it with just that.
Yeah.
Rather than making a load of changes and say it's still shit. So that shouldn't actually offset the change anything. And there's your different.
In the wall.
Yeah, but I just have to drop that down now by 1 pixel.
1 pixel, yeah.
I think that's alright, isn't it?
Well, it looks alright from here.
It does from here too. So how are you doing, John, now? You better? Getting there?
I'm getting there, mate. I'm getting there.
Yeah, it's tough sometimes, isn't it?
Yeah. Dude, copy that sprite that you've just done.
Yeah.
Copy that sprite you've just done and paste it on that, and then.
Oh yeah, that's right. I can, can't I?
And then just rotate it. Well, that's easy. That's just invert, mate. Just invert. Just invert.
Oh yeah. Oh no 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 no.
So you're gonna have to move them because the rotation.
Yeah, that's why I'm. No no, I'm just gonna Oopsie. If I do that, the rotation will be around the same point. Something's gone wrong on one of them.
That needs to go down one.
No, that's it. They're all in the same place now.
There we go.
They're not. Did you just say they're not?
No, they are. There was only the one that. But you
Okay.
didn't,
I think one was offset and then I copied it, which was.
Yeah.
So, but what I was going to do next is I'm not going to do the animation. I'm now going to get it to move. I want to actually set the I want to set it behind.
Oh, you want to set the priority?
Yeah.
DO1B.
Which one?
DO1B. It should be SPBGPR. So sprite background.
Yeah, here it is. Oh, DO1B you were saying. Got you.
Yeah. Yeah, DO1B.
So, and then it's not defining a sprite. It's not that. DO1B, it's, I bet it's each bit, 0, 1, 2, is, Right. So
You need to set it to 1.
set it to 1. So I can here.
Do it in the same place where you enabled it, mate, because it's still the same bit pattern.
Oh, okay.
Because it's set to 0 by default. So like your enable.
You mean do it here?
No. When you know your initialization where you enable turn the sprite on enable.
Yeah.
I'll put a line underneath it and just say STA SP right.
Oh, here. Okay, I was going to OR it, load it, OR it, store it, because then I could turn it on. But yeah, you're right. This would just be SPBG, that one. So that's set that to be behind. And there we go. It's white. I need to change that to be. Oh, I can do that. Display the block. It's in general routines. Okay, so I need to then do. It's going to take the color, so I need to. I should change it to be black. So I could STA so
Make it color test.
screen test color.
No, just make it color test. You've got screen test, make it color test.
Okay. So I already know that that is the same.
Yes, it is.
And this is going to be load black. So all I need to do now is load row color location high comma y. Store that at color test +1. That's pretty easy, isn't it? That's so smart.
Every day's a school day, mate.
Yeah, no, it's so I shouldn't have a black X. You what?
Saturday's not school day.
Oh, see, now that's.
That should do it.
Yeah, but it's not.
Where's your sprite gone?
I know, that's what I was wondering.
Oh, I see the problem. I see the problem. You was line 49.
What?
Line 49. What's wrong with line 49?
I don't know. Oh, yes, I do. I wonder if a slightly fatter one would be alright. Would you notice it that much by 1 pixel? You what?
Make the emulator full screen, mate.
I don't know what you're saying.
Make the emulator full screen, mate. Is it just out by 1 pixel?
I know. It's.
I'm just wondering if it's across 1 too much and down 1 too much.
No, it's.
Is it definitely 2 pixels?
No, it's out by 1 pixel. There's 2 pixels on the left, and there's only 1 pixel on the right. But up and down, it's definitely 1 pixel out.
Yeah.
No, that's.
So it's 1 pixel in 4 directions. It's out, isn't it?
So that it was right before. But at the end of the day, it's got to be approximate. Or I mean, it's not going to bash into the sides because I just want to make sure that this square is central to the thing. So that's what it's going to do the detection.
If that's the case, you have to make sure that your Pacman is
My what? My clamp.
no, your Pacman, right? Your Pacman's going to have to be 8 by 8 minimum, and only go up in twos. So it'd be 8 by 8 or 10 by 10, 12 by 12 in pixels, yeah. Because then you'd be centered, and you would cover. Because I think at the moment, I think your X is even, but your Y is odd, isn't it?
Hmm. Six and 5, 4 and 4.
And I think that's why you're 1 pixel out. You don't want to make it too small, now, do you?
No. But I don't want it to be too big either.
No.
That's what she said.
you see now it's not the same when it goes up? Because it's not 4x4. It's not, you can't do an even circle. Because, what is it? We've got 0 to 21.
Guys, I'm going to drop off because my phone is now 1% and I'm about to disappear. So
Okay, fella.
catch you later.
Cheers, mister.
Have fun.
Yeah. Yeah. I've been doing this wrong. Yeah, I've been doing this wrong. I've done it according to the sprite size and not the sprite grid, and not. There we go.
The top mouth on the doesn't look right, mate.
I know, because now it's even, so we've got a much wider mouth.
No. The top and the bottom don't line up. Look at the mouth. So the top and the bottom of the mouth doesn't line up. Can you see?
Yeah, seen it.
That's it. That's better. My OCD was going.
No, it makes sense.
There you go.
Now it's rotating around the axis.
Yeah. You just moved that.
I know. That's why I was just double checking. I must have done. I tried to do save, but I think I must have. Anyway, it saved it.
Yeah.
So let's rerun that. And now correct. Oh, no, that is correct. It's wrong. It's wrong. I need to move the mount. I need to move it. Move it. So now it all needs to go down 1 pixel.
Then why didn't you just change the Y?
Because it's a row, isn't it? It's looking at a row based on the X block.
Right. I was just trying to work it out to see if the Y was the right.
The easiest bit is just to alter the location. I mean, you're not going to see it.
Right, 17 times 8 plus 50, wasn't it? It's BA. Now, what have you got for your Y-axis?
Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Yes, I see what you're saying. It's that, isn't it?
Yeah, so it's too far down. No, that's just making it go further down, mate, isn't it?
No, it needs to go down by 1 pixel.
Is it, do we definitely, oh yeah, we do, yeah. Yeah.
No, it's dead center.
There you go.
Yep, happy with that. Took a bit of time, but happy with that.
Better to figure it out now than trying to figure it out later.
Oh, absolutely. That's why I'm going to take my time and do each bit rather than saying, oh, that'll do, which is what I used to do. Because I was more interested in just trying to get all those routines in place. But I've done keyboard reads now, I've done sprite moving, I've done the block detection. I've done everything I need to do to get the element of this game of the Pacman moving correctly, eating the dots.
Yeah.
So I want to get this completely right before I start doing one ghost.
Right, do you want to learn something before we
Yeah, of course. I'm always up to learn.
Right, go back to your code. Do you know where you've got your display block and display pack or something?
Yeah, it's here. You mean the routines?
Yeah. If you go to where those routines are, so if you do what we've done with the label, the labels, where it says display block, and I presume display pack is a bit further up, isn't it?
It's just below it.
Below it.
Display pack sprite and display block.
Right. So if you go to the line above display block, yeah. And if you type in display colon, and then do curly brackets on the next line.
Oh, I know what you're going to say.
So this is now creating a code block, yeah? And you have to make it separate line, mate, yeah?
I'm preempting it, but
Yeah, you're on the right. Just need to put it on it. There we go.
can I block indent this?
Say again.
Can I block indent this?
Yeah. Just highlight the rows you wanna do, and then press the tab.
Yeah. So I've encompassed the pack sprite and
Into the display code block. Now, if you go back to where you're doing your JSR, it now should read JSR display dot pack block and dot pack sprite. So you sort of now, you're saying, right, this is my display routine, and here's two routines
Yeah. So I can do all my display routines that give you display score, display lives.
Yeah. So you're now learning to code block your code into logical blocks. And it's the same for the labels as well, which we already did, where you're logically creating blocks of your variables.
Got ya. Right, well, perfect. Oh, I see what you're saying now about the YouTube. He's put it into the chat. I couldn't figure out what he was talking about, but now I do. I'm just really rubbish at stuff. No, that's brilliant.
It's just it's experience, mate. The more you do it, the
I
easier
know.
it gets.
Right.
Well,
I'm gonna call it a night. I'm gonna stop the stream, but you can stay on.